Hey, welcome back to Being Simple. Today I'm going to show you some of my favorite personal care items that are low waste and can even save you money. So first I'm going to start with dental care, and this one is what I have the most for. So what I have here is, let's start with this one. So these are Organics mouthwash tablets. My father really likes mouthwash. He thinks it's good for your teeth, and a lot of people do. I tried making my own mouthwash, but I didn't have some of the ingredients, and one time I put too much essential oil and that really tasted bad. So I was really relieved when I found these online. They were about $15 I think or something, and they have 180 in each bottle, so it lasts about half a year if you use one a day. That definitely will save you money compared to Listerine or Crest. And I love that it's in this little bottle, so you can take it with you when you go traveling, and you just put it in 20 milliliters of water, and then you gargle for 30 seconds, and there you go. So I don't know how effective it is compared to other mouthwashes, but it seems to work for me, and I think that it works pretty effectively. So that's the first one here, Organics mouthwash tablets. The second one here, I also haven't had toothpaste in a while. I was using baking soda and coconut oil, but again, I felt like that wasn't really cleaning my mouth, and of course I was missing some of the ingredients that other people put in natural toothpaste. So I did some research online, and I found these. They're Bite toothpaste, little bits, I guess that's what they call it. And then you just brush it with a wet toothbrush. It says twice a day. I should be brushing my teeth twice a day, but most days I only do it once. So because these also are a little bit on the more expensive side, I got this many. This is 248. So if I take one a day, this will last me for more than half a year for the price that it is if I only use it once a day. And then if I do end up brushing my teeth more than once a day, which is what I should be doing, then I can just use the baking soda that other time. And then what do I brush it with? So I use bamboo toothbrush. These are just little things that I had from an old toothbrush. But this one I got from packagefree.com. It's from, I don't know if that's a brand, but it just says brush with bamboo. And then also when I got this one recently, there was an add-on to my purchase. It was $5 for a bamboo toothbrush from their site. So I have this one that I just opened, and I still have this one that came with this one. And what's great about bamboo toothbrushes is that, of course, they're not made of plastic, and the packaging they come in is usually made out of cardboard or something compostable, so you can either recycle or compost it. And then these, you can use them for quite a long while. I feel like these bristles last much longer than the ones that I had as a child, the plastic ones. I don't know if I'm just not brushing my teeth as much, or I just, don't really notice it, but I feel like they last longer. And they are made of nylon, so that's not biodegradable or anything. Most bamboo toothbrushes are made out of that, because if you want them to be vegan, then you can't use animal hair, which is biodegradable and stuff. So this is what I use, and then you can just find a way to recycle this, or honestly, even if you just put it in the trash, just a little bit will be definitely much less than a plastic toothbrush and its packaging. Again, it's a little bit on the higher end, but like I said, to me it lasts longer. And then I just have this that I've had for a while that I just use to protect it, and then this you just take with you when you go places. So the other thing here is for hair. So personally, for conditioner, shampoo, and stuff, I have a lot of products for my curly hair that I had purchased before I started going more low waste. So I honestly still have several years before I'll finish that up, and then I can find an alternative to that, because it would be very wasteful to just throw that away now and then go to something. So I still have a lot of those products, but I've had this for a while. This is from Ouidad, and it's a wide tooth comb. This has lasted me several years. It's really sturdy. It was about $16 online, but it has lasted me for so many years, and it's great for my hair and for anyone's hair. Honestly, it can go through tangles and anything. I haven't used a brush in a while. This is just great. Use it in the shower when your hair is wet. So if you're looking for a comb, use this one. It's not going to break. And if it does, then contact the company because that means something's wrong. So this is great because you won't have to buy a wide tooth comb that'll keep breaking, or a brush that, you know, will degrade over time. So the other one here is this shaver. This is a recent purchase for me. I was using a disposable razor before this, and I don't shave a lot anyway, so I was using it for quite a while, but I said, you know, this is kind of getting old and I don't want to buy a plastic one. So I invested in this one by Albatross. It's a safety razor, and so what you do is you just replace the razor that's in here, and that will last you several months depending on how much you shave. And those are really cheap. Albatross even has a take-back program, and this retails for about $25, which honestly, if you shave a lot and you keep buying shavers and disposable heads or whatever your system is, it's going to save you money in the long run. It might not save you money just because I don't buy razors that often. I didn't buy razors that often, but honestly, it's just great knowing that I have this, and this will last me basically forever. I'll just have to keep changing the blades. That's about it. And I know it's more environmentally friendly and all of that. But the only downside is that you can't really take this like in a carry-on when you're traveling somewhere. But if you're traveling somewhere for just like 1 to 2 weeks, you probably don't need to shave there anyway. Or if you have one disposable razor that you've had for a while, just take that with you. If you're only going to use it once or twice every now and then, it'll last you quite a while. But this is great. And it actually, I thought it would hurt more than a regular razor, but it actually felt a little smoother, so that's great. And I just use body wash instead of like shaving cream or something. And the second to last thing is soap. So I don't have something to show you just because I use like bars of soap. And that is just like, you can either get that locally, like at a farmer's market. Probably don't get like a commercial Dove one unless your skin like needs that. Like I know some people have sensitive skin and need a certain brand, but if not, just get a locally made soap bar, and that will last you for quite a while depending on how often you shower, how much soap you use when you shower, and that's much better than getting bottles and bottles, because honestly bottles are more expensive, and of course there's the environmental impact of them. And then then you also can't really take it with you when you're traveling. So bars of soap is much better. Bars of soap are much better, and that's what I use. And the last main thing that's personal care that I use is a menstrual cup. And this one, it comes in this little bag. I got this one from Selena Cup, and it was about $20, and that's actually such a great price. And it, like, the regular ones retail for about like $22, but I got the one that was like low waste, which basically means like it comes with less packaging and you actually save money, like a few dollars by getting that, so that was great. And this, it took me so long to get it in, but honestly once I got it in, I'm like, wow, this is amazing, because it was so much easier. I could sleep with it, I could do sports with it, and I don't have to worry about it leaking. Now I know some people have used it and have had a very heavy flow, and they've had to change it every few hours and it gets full and it starts leaking, but honestly that doesn't happen with me, and I think for most people. So it also depends what size you are. You can get a larger size if you have a heavier flow, but for me this is great. Honestly, it hasn't gotten like stuck or anything, and this one is one of the most money saving ones because period products cost a lot of money. And so this honestly will pay back for itself within a few periods. You can use this for up to like 10 years. Some people have used it even longer. And it's just really, and this is so much greater. You don't have to worry about going to the store or running out of pads when you're traveling. You just take this with you everywhere, and it's so small, and like it can roll up to that. That's like basically, this is your period, this replaces your period products for like 10 years. Imagine that. This little thing that costs $20 is replacing hundreds of dollars and hundreds of plastic disposable packaging thingies for years. And so even if you don't get this in, I can show you here. These are cloth pads. I can show you this one here, and they're from Gladrags.com. I know there are a lot of other cloth pad companies, but they have a variety of colors and sizes. They have ones that are organic, non-organic, and these are great too. I was using this for a while before I got the menstrual cup when I couldn't get it in and I still didn't want to go and buy disposable products. I definitely prefer the cup over the pads though, because it's like more trustworthy, seeing as you don't have to worry about like it leaking or anything, and if you have a heavy flow and you're wearing a very light pad because you thought it was going to be like that day, then you have a problem. But basically these also, this is, in the long run, this is cheaper. In terms of getting a bunch of cloth pads, you also have to wash them more often. So I would definitely recommend first a menstrual cup, but if that doesn't work for you for whatever reason, or you just can't get it in, then get some cloth pads because they're great as well. So there you go, and those are the main personal care products that I have that are low waste, and look out for more videos. Bye.